Stupid me. Can you guys see me now? Should be able to. You want to know why? Because I forgot to hit live. Oh boy, I'll tell you. You can see me now, Herbie? Everything's okay? Honey, if you can hear me, I forgot to hit live. I got it now. Everybody's saying, yep, they can see me. I forgot to hit live. Biggest
Okay,
stupid.
bye.
Bye. Thank you, hon. That's what happens when you get up early. Well, thank you, Lord. We figured it out. Yes, ma'am. It is Christ consciousness. Yes. Oh, boy. Well, now that we got that all figured out, good morning to everybody now. After 20 minutes. Boy, I'll tell you. We have an old saying in Spanish that says, entre más viejo, lo más, and you guys figure that one out. But the older you get, the more stupid. And I'm saying it nicely. Good morning, Ria. Everybody, Auntie Ria's on. Took me a while to figure that one out. Then I look up and I see the live thing, and oops. So everything's kosher now, thank God. Yes, Kathy, you're right. It is silly Saturday. But thank God I figured it out. Now, going back, everybody, the title today, our topic is perfect. It's what the hell? This week, folks, we have been going through so much stuff that I'm going like, what the hell? You got me all confused. And that's the feeling that I put under, confused. We all are. We don't know whether we're coming or going, so. Luna Vargas, good morning. Luna, where are you texting from? ¿De dónde me estás viendo? ¿De qué pueblo? Well, I'm glad we got that all figured out anyway. I guess that calls for an early open the door, open the eye, whatever. Go to work. Kind of baffled after that one. Bobby Joe, do you want to do sooner, or you want to wait till 7? Richard, you can go on YouTube now. I figured it out. Oh no, never mind, Bobby Joe. Wrong person. Like I said, it's too early. Because there was a dog barking early this morning that made me jump up. I tried to go back to sleep then. But let's go down the line and let's see what we got. Is everybody ready? I hope you are, because I'm going to hit it. Herbie Lopez, I'm going to go to you, buddy. They're telling me to tell you, you got to start eating more veggies, more greens. Because they're showing me you dragging your left foot. And I don't like that. And my granddaughter. Hi, Kai Kai. Carol, I fixed the YouTube thing. It's fixed now. I forgot to push live. Stupid. I'll go to my buddy Jamie. You got some money coming, dear. I don't know from where, but money's coming. Excuse me, everyone. Woof. Maybe it's a scratch off or something. I don't know, but it's not a lot of money, but it's money. Like I did a lotto ticket. I thought I won $4. I won 20, which was good. Richard, my buddy Richard. Remember we talked about a move, Richard? And you said if you had, I think you're going to do it. I think you are going to move. I see it. Jose, is one of the kids sick or a grandchild? Somebody's sick in the house. My advice to you, buddy, is get what they call a vaporizer. Hey, I'm talking. Get a vaporizer or an air purifier, okay? You need that in the house. Sean, are we ready to go fisticuffs with somebody? They got you that mad? When you get to that point, and this is for everybody too, when you get to the point where you're so mad you just can't stand it, go lay in the tub like a bubble bath. Just lay in there for a while. It'll calm you down like you won't believe. Kylie, which great grandson's there? Who's with you, Kai? Ah. Anyway, Christina Link, I'm getting somebody that you haven't seen for a long time, like a reunion or something. But it'll be good for you because you need this, like too. You got a lot on your shoulders right now, a lot of pressure, everything. This will help you relax. I don't know when it'll happen. I only know it will. Carol, is your husband okay now? Is he doing better than the last time we talked? I keep seeing something about his shoulder and his arm. Sandra Fosmeyer, good morning. No spouse. No, Carol Amario. I'm sorry, Carol. There's two Carols on here. One with a C and one with a K. I'm doing pretty good. That is a childhood friend of the family. Carol Amario? You guys know each other or something? I don't know. Anyway. Good morning, dear friend, Kathy. I am going in your throat for some odd reason. I'm either getting an infection or like wheezy sound. Also a clearing of the throat. And I get pain right here, like it hurts. And if you get the coughing and all that, remember what I said about a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm not a doctor, but I just know remedies. Half a teaspoon of salt with little bits of water to get it flushed out even further. And if you're not going through that now, then this is what's coming. Lupita, what's wrong with your toe? I'm getting your toe for some odd reason. Sandra, for some odd reason, I am picking up one of your hands shake. Good morning, Primo. Tell Stevie happy birthday for me, okay? I don't mean to pick on you, dear. You know that. But I just get one of the hands is shaking. Hey, Primo, last week I said something about it was, I think, either your knee or something. Yeah, I think it was knee going down the leg, and you never answered me. No, the other Sandra. Sandra Dole. But Sandra, if it pertains to you, if I'm picking up your end of shakes, let me know. Bobby Joe Shalene, is somebody's birthday coming up or is there some kind of celebration? I see a birthday cake or a cake with candles. Hi, baby. My little kitty. You want to meet my daddy? Am I getting this correctly, Sandra Dole? It's your birthday today? Okay, Primo. Well, I know I picked it up, so. I used to go to a doctor, Dr. Casimiro, and when I would get that, he would say, agarra un martillo. So please let us know, Sandra, if it's your birthday. Good morning, Denise. Good to see you out here. Hope the old man's doing good. And mom and dad are doing good. Okay, everybody. Herbie Lopez is saying tomorrow is his birthday. He's going to be 22. Okay, on the 24th. For some odd reason, Bobby Joe, I'm seeing some kind of celebration. There's a cake. It doesn't have to be a birthday party. It could be an anniversary. It could be celebration of life, something. But I see a cake. You're only going to be 50? Man, I have a son that's 56. Let's see, we're in April, so May, June, July, August, September, October. In 6 months, I'll be 76. God willing to make it. He wants me here, so I got to keep going. Lisa Cantu, why do you put all that? What does that say? El Cantu Cool Cat. Okay. Good morning. No, it was the other Sandra. Sandra Fosmeyer. I said Sandra Dole. If it is your birthday, Sandra Dole, please let us know. We always like to know when birthdays come. Ann Peterson, good morning. But tomorrow is Herbie's birthday, Herbie Lopez. So if anybody wants to say happy birthday to Herbie, feel free. Ed Peterson, I don't know if you are expecting an envelope, something coming in the mail, because I see you opening it. To me, it looks, the form of the envelope looks like the shape of a birthday card or an anniversary or something, but I see it, and to me, it's coming in the mail. Wow, if they could do that, Sandra, that's amazing. Reverse cancer? Okay, everybody, here we go. It is Sandra. Happy birthday! If you like, I'll sing you a song. Everybody, today is Sandra Dole's birthday, and happy birthday! Congratulations. We look at life differently now. Once we are in our 70s, I just look back at everything. I lost my father when I was 22. He was only 50 years old. And I thank the Lord they let me live this far. And Peterson, just remember, the picture looks like a birthday card, or the envelope, I mean, that shape, that, short, tall, like somebody's going to write to you or something, but I see this envelope. So we have happy birthday to Herbie Lopez and happy birthday to Sandra, everyone. 2 family members. I don't say fans. I don't like that name. You guys are 2 family members because this is our family right here. Yes, you're right about that. Boy, are you really right about that one. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There. Every breath is a true blessing. It really is. Every time I get up, I just thank you, Lord. I always say thank you for another blessed day. When you guys get older, you'll see. You'll when you're young, you don't care. You take everything for granted that you'll be here tomorrow and all that. And as you get older, you start thanking the Lord for every day you have. Gotta drink my coffee before it goes cold. Salud, everybody. Before the show would boom, 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 it would move fast. Now it's slowed down because of the mere fact that I don't know about you guys, but I'm very confused as to what's going on. I mean, yes, I have an insight on things, but our leader doesn't know what he's doing, and if it's one day to the next, and that's how we're going. He has everybody going in midair. Stop. So, it's hard for us to read. All of us readers, it's hard for us to read because things are constantly changing. When you start following one subject, all of a sudden, boom, you're going over here and then you're going over there. It's not easy. It really isn't. Lisa said maybe I'm being a shield to fight off all this stuff or what? I don't know. I just I just say, I talk to other readers too, and they say it's very hard too because you cannot center on one particular thing. There's just so many things happening at once. And what I always say, too many prongs in the fire, none of them get burned. So, and that's where we're at right now. Yeah, I know they're distractions. You're right, Kat. That's to get away from the Epstein files. I don't even know Mark 04Y5M. I don't know who you are. Unless it's Mark Tackleberry, I don't know. But I'm not here to play guessing games, trust me. Things are confusing enough as it is. Yeah, I used to do that too, so I would be 57 right now. I wish. I always used to say this: why can't we go to like 50 and turn around and go backwards? 49, 48, 47, and live that way till we hit zero. But that's a good concept. It really is. It's like if we could just, and we're 57, I'm 57, and you be 47. That would be cool. I would do a lot of things differently, let me tell you. No, Ann, I think it's a good envelope, so don't worry about it. Don't be afraid to open it. Bobby Joe says she'll be turning 25 this year, and the reverse it, it'd be 52. That would be funny. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good Easter. Anyway, it's kind of odd because to me, I'm so used to Easter being the third week of April, and then we're having it in March, and I'm going like, what the hell? What's wrong? What This is all topsy turvy. It was always every third week of April, always. Somebody got it. I think it was Bush that got in there and changed it. Bush Link. Benjamin Buttons. Who was Benjamin Buttons? Alicia Oliver Barres. Good morning. Apenas you get up. Woohoo. Oh, it's Brad Pitt show. I never saw it. Not too much in the movies anymore. If you guys ever get to see a show called The Wild Bunch, the guy that played the general in there, he's called Mapache. I'm still trying to get a hold of his great granddaughter because he was supposed to be my grandfather. So I'm trying to find out. John Beron, good morning. I have one of my cousins checking it out right now, so see what happens. And I've called the house. He had a real big house down in Mexico City, and I've called it like 3-4 times. No answer. What? I got Kitty over here. Daddy Kitty. Let's see. What else? Let's do some more. Catherine Johnson. I didn't see your name. Have you been on the show before? I don't recall. I think we went to school with the Kathy Johnson. Oh, Katie. Okay, now I got it. And they're telling me, Kat, they're telling me, are you having trouble sleeping? I got to go with this one. Bobby Joe, they're telling me it's a female. Did you lose somebody, a friend or a family member or something of cancer? And I'm going up here, so in the chest would be like breast cancer. Okay, and Catherine says, oh boy, my heart goes out to you, dear. She says she has a 17-month-old baby. No wonder you're not sleeping. Bobby Joseph, my grandma, that's who I thought of it was. She had lung. Okay, that's why I'm in the chest area. Okay. Just want to let you know that she's okay. And she tells me she's going to do that every now and then. So you know, don't be alarmed. Okay. If you feel it or you see it coming through, just say, hi, Grandma. A lot of people get startled, you know, and you shouldn't because these are your family members and your friends. So don't be afraid of them. And I always say, if you hear a noise or something, call out to that person who you think it is. Don't be afraid. Oh boy, look at this. My kitty's on the floor right by my foot. Are you okay, Mama? There you go. That's the way to be. John, is Rosie watching with you, or is she at home, or what? John Beron, I'm going to your stomach for some odd reason. What's wrong? I'm getting like pain and gas. I'm going to go back to Kathy Johnson, Katie Johnson. Hello, Nancy. Good morning. Do you remember the old clocks like these? If you could find one that you wind it up and put it in the baby, and you, I'm picking up it's a daughter. I put it in the crib or where she sleeps, and she'll hear and it takes the place of your heartbeat, and they'll go to sleep like you wouldn't believe. I remember I have 7 kids. I helped raise them all, so that's what we do. Put the old clock in there, and boom, they're off to sleep. Sandra, I'd even like to know where this lady is. Not that I want to call it out myself, but I would like to know just in case. Carol Amerio, I'm going to you for some reason. They're showing me this red shirt that has like white stripes in squares. So if you were to look at a lumberjack shirt or a Scotty shirt, I forgot what they call that, a tartan, I think it's called, that type of shirt, but rather than black patches, it could be black patches with white around the square. But I'm seeing this white squared, a red shirt, not red, but like an off red with squares on it that are white, white around the edges. Good morning, Pam Olson. For some odd reason, Carol and Mario, they're taking me to that shirt. I don't know if you have a shirt, your husband has a shirt like that, but it's red, like a faded red. It's not bright red, but it's like a faded red with white squares. Why they are taking me to that shirt, I haven't got the slightest. Oh boy, let's see. Going to put another banner on, but I don't know which one. That one? What's the matter, puppers? Chelsea Kaufman, good morning. And can you tell me, are you new here? And if you are, please let me know where you're texting from because it helps my third eye. What's the matter, Dad? I have my brother's plaid shirt, red faded. That's why. There you go. And I was saying, why are they bringing me to that shirt? There you go. Please note that your brother's with you. Wow, that's something. He comes in with the shirt. Chelsea, know that we are in Baldwin. We're right next door to you guys. And if you know who Mike Murtha is, I play in his band. Boys? Oh, you're down here. Okay. How you doing? Okay. We got to get his nails cut. You got Chelsea, honey. She's over here in Hammond.
Oh, cool.
Tina Soto, good morning, dear, and I hope you're doing better, a lot better. Okay, good. There's my cousin Greg. Good morning, buddy. Primo, are you guys getting like hail? I'm getting like really big, real thick hail, you know? Not big bolas, no. Small ones, but real, coming down real hard. Well, that's a shame. She moved out of state. Good, Tina. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, but Chelsea, this is in. My cousin lives in Chicago, that area, South Chicago, I think. But anyway, I see like hail coming down like crazy. I imagine the baby machine takes the place of the clock that I talked about. If you ever find a wind-up clock, trust me, very good to have. And you just wind it up, put it in the crib, and let it do its work. Because they'll hear the tick, 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 and it'll put them to sleep. Okay, Primo, just be ready. If you got your truck and all that, put it in the garage. Because I see it's going to really come down. Okay, let me go back to work. By the way, Primo, what's wrong with your foot? I just picked up on one of your feet. Mother? Waitress. Honey, can you warm up my coffee, please? Please, please.
Wait for this. Careful.
That gets your attention.
Might find something else in your coffee.
Oh, they can hear you. Oh. Christine Native Love, good morning. Bobby Joe, ha ha ha, hey, get him. Yeah, Primo, I know all about that. The old age thing. It hurts to walk sometimes for me too. But, you know, after my stroke, I had to drag one foot a little bit, so. Oh, look at Chelsea. Honey, Chelsea says, ha ha ha, it's fun to play waitress. Make sure you tip her well. And I can tell my kids when they call me, the first thing they go, Dad. They go, I don't got no money. Yeah, Primo, I tell everybody I can't dance a polka and I can't dance cumbias either. I did a polka one time and I did a twirl and I almost fell. Wow. So I got to be real careful because my thing from all the times I fell, I get vertigo real bad now. I'm on my third concussion, so I gotta watch it. Christine, I hope you did something to honor your father, okay? Make him proud of you. Because number one, once they leave, they do not want you to be mourning over them anymore. And this happens quite a bit. Somebody is at someone's bedside when they're in hospice or whatever, and they keep on hanging on, they hang on, and then you say, I'll be right back, I gotta go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, boom, they're gone. Because they don't want you to be there when they pass. So honor their memory by doing something with yourself. Well, even like volunteering for seniors or something, you know, that's very helpful. And you do it in your father's name. But make him proud of you. Because you'll feel good because knowing that he feels good about you. He just told me something, Christine. He said, save him a piece of pie. I don't know if you guys have a pie or whatever. Are you going to have a pie? He said, save him a piece of pie. Mary Lucille, good morning. Also, Christine, I don't know if you have a picture of him. I don't know if it's a family picture or if it's a picture of him in his father and brothers or something, but he says the picture's crooked. And let me tell you, they notably say stuff like that, you know? Like, tell her this, tell her that, boom, boom, boom. And there I am, you know, go in your living room and fix this and fix that. So. Well, Richard, when I sold cars for 27 years, so I would put under mechanic special, and then, you know, on a for sale side. Don't list what's wrong with them. What's wrong with it? Let them talk to you. Just put mechanic special for sale. Okay, we are in Iowa. Christina Link, let me tell you something, dear. If it's your tie rod end, let go of the wheel and it'll automatically go to the right or the left, but whichever one is bad. Just let go of the wheel. Or as you drive, it'll be doing this. The wheel will be turning like, okay? My advice to you, if it's that bad, don't drive it. Don't take a chance of going that far. Because eventually what's going to happen, the two wheels stand like this. Your tie rod keeps your wheel straight, okay? And what happens if the tie rod breaks or if it's loose or whatever, your tire is going to go like this. And then you're not going anywhere. It rattles. The rattling means your ball joints. It's either the upper ball joints or the lower. And eventually that's going to break too. So please be careful. From selling cars, that was my job, in fact. My boss would give me a car and he'd say, I just got this car in. Take it home and tell me what's wrong with it. And I was able to do that. I drive it home. And then in the morning, come back and report to what it needs. And he goes, how do you do that? You know, you just feel it on your hands on the steering wheel. And yeah, I didn't know how I did it, but I did it. And I was always right. My advice to you, dear, is don't drive it. Really. Not until you get that fixed, because you have upper ball joints and you have lower ball joints where the tie rod end is, okay? And when that snaps, it could just pop your wheel out and you see your wheel going in front of you. So taking any kids to a soccer game and all that, I'd get a different vehicle to go. And like they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Yeah, Chelsea, after 27 years of selling cars and you know, having my own cars and everything, I started out when I was a kid, me and my brother. We'd be changing stuff in the wintertime and And I can remember getting under the car and laying in like muddy water or cold water, you know, for the snow. And I learned a lot. Trust me, I learned a lot. In the motor, outside the motor, around the car, whatever it was, I knew it. Janine Williams, ladies and gentlemen, from Australia. Another one from Australia. I got somebody here on the show right now, Janine, who's from South Australia. Jasmine Stone. Okay? And it's good to have you, dear. But these are things, Chelsea, these are things that you learn as you grow up. You know, I know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. I studied law, I studied realty, I studied, you name it, I studied it. My cousin asked me, he said, Primo, is there something that you don't know? I said, yeah, I don't know how to fly a plane, and I ain't getting up there either. Richard, why is everything not working out for you? Because you keep calling it to yourself. This goes, I'm going to give you guys a little remedy, okay? This will help you, trust me. If you can get sea salt, and I want you to go to the shower, and you're going to take a shower with sea salt, okay? Not in your hair, like from here down, because it has to get out somewhere, the bad stuff. Take a shower like it's regular soap and all that, and you're using sea salt. It might burn a little bit, but you'll be fine. Once you're all done with that, just wait a couple minutes and then rinse off. It works. Trust me, it works. Here you go, Dad. Lois McEwen, are you kidding me? How are you, dear? Long time no talk to. Chelsea, everything you learn, stored in the computer, okay? It's like me. I know over 5,000 songs that I can play. But I tell everybody, my computer's slow, so give me a minute. And then I think of the song, the chords and all that, boom, then I come up with the song. But it's the same thing with engines on a car, the tires, the ball joints, the bearings, everything. I know a lot of stuff because I applied myself to it too. Also about law. I studied law. And me and Faye are constantly watching stuff and say, can't they sue because of this and that's defamation of character and that, you know, constantly. I just learned a lot. I stored it in the computer and keep on learning. Remember this saying that I'm going to give you, Chelsea. There's an old saying that I said a long time ago. Shut up and learn. It's just as simple as that. Just shut up and learn. If you want to know something, let the person that's teaching you finish, and then ask your questions. Jot it down so you're ready to boom. And the more inquisitive that you are, the more the person that's teaching will want to teach you more. Okay? Bobby Joe, in regards to your mom, okay? I'll just put this up there. In regards to your mother, if you think that's crippling her, like she's done and all that. No, she's not. I see her one hell of a fighter. And there's times she has good days, times she has bad days. But more so than anything, I see good days out of her. So don't give up. She's not ready to give up. Don't you give up on her. I don't think my granddaughter's on here anymore. I went to find out who she was with. She said my great grandson or something. So let's go back. We got 10 minutes yet, so I hate to pick on you, my friend, but I have to. I'm picking this up. Sandra, are you getting headaches? And I'm getting your eyes get real watery. I'm going to tell you this way, Sandra. In this eye, which is the eye to where my heart is, okay? In my left eye, because of I had pressure build up real bad, and I had a stroke, and it popped 2 blood vessels in my eye. So I'm half blind in this eye now, okay? And I'm getting this pressure, the same pressure that I got then. I'm getting it out of you, and I'm getting watery eyes. Okay, dear, don't let it go, okay? If you get that pressure where it hurts every now and then, please do not let it go. Get to a doctor, all right? I know what I'm picking up because you could have a stroke in that eye. So please, please, please get to a doctor. Yes, Lois, I'm glad to see you on here. Tammy was just on. I'm living out in Ballroom, Wisconsin now. Me and the wife, so everything is a lot easier, a lot quieter and everything. So I enjoy it out here. But it's great to see you. Noe Garza, good morning. That's right, Janine. You keep saying that too. No, Lois, I don't like to say I'm getting older. I like to say I'm getting better. And like my friend Janine says, getting wiser. I just know a lot of stuff. And Faye calls me a fart smeller, which means that I'm a smart fella. But she changes it around. A fart smeller, like her dad used to say. But I just know a lot of things, When I was in high school, I hated that cliche. This is back in my high school, 67, 68. They would always call us stupid Mexicans. And I hated that cliche. And I said, I'm going to prove to you guys, I'm going to, I'll be smart. And I buried myself in the English. I took 3 courses of English in the 11th grade. I opened up the books and really started learning things, And I got really interested in law, business law, and then realty, buying buildings and all that. I got into all that stuff. And then I got into positive thinking tapes and books and all that stuff. There was a book called I'm Okay, You're Okay. And I buried myself into that stuff. And overall, it helped me sell cars. I sold cars for 27 years here in Minnesota and also in Texas. And I sold a lot of cars in Texas. There was a place called Friendly Auto Sales. And that's a plug for Charlie. But I sold a lot of cars out of that place. So, like I said, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better and wiser. I would love to teach all of my grandkids, stuff that I've learned. And above all, I want those of you that are older, please teach your grandkids and your kids history. Tell them about slavery. Tell them about the things that everybody went through. I personally was a victim of the 60s. When they had the prejudice thing going on, it's back again. But I went through that in the 60s. I got jumped by 4 white guys. And they were calling me every name in the book. But I survived. I got a big ridge in my skull because they cracked my skull open and I was bleeding and all that. But I'm here, And then when I finally passed over, when I had my stroke and my heart attack and passed over, I came back. I wasn't bitter. I'm still not bitter. I came back a loving person. I love everybody. I try to do everything I can for people. That's why I do the show. I share my gift that I have with you folks. Because I know a lot of things that are coming. I know a lot of things that I see. And if I can give you just that one little thing, like Carol Mario, my friend Carol, the red shirt with the white boxes or squares on it, her brother who passed away. That's his way. Who was it? I think it was Christine or Christina. And her dad passed. She misses her dad. And he said, save me a piece of pie. Little things like that, bang, they get to you. Bobby Joe Celine, she said an orb went through her. It was grandma. I said somebody who had passed of cancer. I said, and I'm in the chest area. I said, so to me it's breast cancer, but no, she had lung cancer. But she knows now. It's little things like that to me, they're like, I'm passing on, okay, give me this. Okay, here, you're supposed to take this. It's like that. I'm just a messenger. But to you folks, it's something so meaningful, like I said, I just do what I do. I don't look for praise. A lot of people, oh, we believe in you. No. Believe in the Lord. I'm just a messenger. I give you what the spirits tell me to say. And that's it. I don't get a trophy for it. Don't want a trophy for it. It's just things are the way they are. And I remember when I first got this in the very beginning, I said, Lord, this isn't for me. I'm the wrong person. Give it to a priest or a nun, somebody who's worthy of it. Nope. I have it now for over 22 years. And I will continue helping people till the day I die. Which I hope is a long time from now. But I just do what I do, And I'm not trying to think I'm Mr. Psychic and all that, no. But I'll put myself up there with John Edward, with Teresa Caputo, James Bond Pratt, Lisa Williams, Kim Russo, any of them. Any of them that you see on TV, I would put myself there with them. And I know I wouldn't back down, and I know I could hold my own. Same with music. On the guitar, put me up there. I always wanted to be with Eric Clapton and Buddy Guy. I wanted to be with BB, but he passed away. But put me up on stage with those guys. No problem. I know I can hold my own. I'm on my 65th year of music, so 63 of them playing guitar. So when you have confidence, that's the one thing, folks. If you're shy, break that shyness. Be confident within yourself. Know what you know. It's like my buddy Cheetah, God rest his soul, he would always say, know what you know and do it. And that's it, you know. Don't brag about it because there's nothing to brag about. Let the people talk for you. And I've always done that. You know, that's why I had people when I lived in Texas. I had people coming from every part of Texas you could think of. And I still want to talk to my buddy Joe Gomez, and he lives in Derby, Texas. Derby's just a little bitty town. But Joe Gomez, if anybody knows Joe Gomez in Derby, Texas, please let him know to get in touch with me. All you got to do is look up Latino Psychic Visions, and it tells you all the information there. I just do what I do, folks, and I'm glad you're here every week. I hope I helped somebody. I hope I brought a joy to your heart. Every week I do this. I hope that happens. And a lot of times I apologize because I get caught up on words after my strokes, you know. I've had 8 strokes already. And thank the Lord I'm still here. I recently had a heart attack again. And I walked it off, per se. Everybody said, did you go to the hospital? No. I knew what it was. I knew what to do. So, and I know I'm crazy for not going. I've heard that. But you put your faith in God, and God will take care of everything for you. Believe, folks. Just believe. That's all I'm asking you to do. You know, don't believe in me. Believe in God. Okay? And it looks like it's about that time, everybody. I want to thank you all. I apologize for not being able to, you guys see me and all that stuff on YouTube. I forgot, stupid me, forgot to put the live thing. But I know now. I'll do it right away. I don't know what else to say other than the fact that if anybody has any questions, please PM me, okay? Hit me up with a personal message on Facebook. If you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, please make a friend request. I need 4 things. A picture of you that shows your face, your eyes. That's what I read as eyes. A full given name at birth. Where you're from and where you live now. That's all I need. I don't need your birth date. I don't need anything else. Please put a picture in the review. Not flowers, not a horse, not a dog, not scenery. You is who I have to look at, because you are who I'm going to read. All right? Week after week, you guys come on, and I really thank you from the heart for doing that. The true people of our family that come on. Yes, I know, Sandra. Trust me, if it comes up again, I'm gone. I'm not playing this one. But I am gone to the hospital. But I want to thank you guys for being here every week with me, and my wife and my daughter Maria. If anything comes up, if you need me for any kind of emergency, I'm sure you can see the phone number up there. Call me. All right? I do missing persons too. By the way, on the Nancy Guthrie thing, I was right about what I said, everything, and they still haven't found her yet. And I'm going, what are you guys waiting for? And apparently they fired the sheriff, and I'm hoping that he shared what he knows about the case, because this has been going on far enough and long enough. And I know, to me, what I seen, and I pointed where she is, southwest of the house. And I'm just hoping that they bring her home. That's all I ever wanted, was bring her home. You know, everybody says, well, the reward is $1.2 million. I don't care about the reward. If they'll just, if I'm right and I solve it and all that, and they say I have all this money coming, no, I just want enough from my church. That's all I want. My church is very important to me. Not only will it be my refuge, it'll be everybody else's, the community. So, with that, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Big kiss from me. And as we say every show, like Jose's got up. Who else has it up? Kathy, did you put it up already? Kathy always has it on here for me. Yep, there it is. Love everyone you can on this earth. It's very important that you do that, because we have right now so much hatred that nobody wants to know who their neighbors are. I just found out yesterday that our neighbor over here across the street, his name is Gary. I'm going to go meet him and all that. He has cancer in the throat. And I want to get his full name so that we can pray for him. All right? So I mean this sincerely. You guys know how I feel about the veterans. The veterans to me are first. So love everyone you can, including the homeless veterans. I see us bringing everything back the way it was. And I'm talking about opening up the VA, helping the veterans, helping the people, bringing back SNAP, bringing back Medicare, Medicaid, all of that. It's coming. Don't give up yet. And don't give up on your money. He's trying to make his own money. Well, that ain't going to work. We keep our money the way it is. And remember what I said. If you have money in the bank, draw out enough to last for at least 6 months and get it in small denominations. And go buy water, bottled water, canned goods, dry goods, flashlight, batteries, aspirin, rubbing alcohol, peroxide, everything you can think of to survive. Because when it comes down, and I know it's going to, we will be without electricity and without water. And I don't know what the hell they're doing to the water right now, but the water is being contaminated everywhere you go. So please believe in me when I say this, folks. I'm not playing games on this one. You need to have your own money, so when you do have to buy something, you have it in small bills. You're not going to give somebody $100 bill because they won't be able to change it for you. Have it in small bills, okay? And if you can, don't be greedy. We got enough greed in this world as it is. If somebody needs you to help them, it's not a handout. Remember that. It's a hand up. Okay? So, with that, everyone, love everyone you can on this earth, because everyone, love is life, and life is love. Remember that. Put that in your heart and in your head, and give somebody a smile. All right? God willing, I'll see you guys next week. We need to broadcast, and hopefully we'll still have the electricity to do it. And I remember next week, I'll remember to hit the like button. Everybody take care of yourself. God love you because we love you too. Okay? See you next week.